Hey there. Welcome to Kitty Witty Papercraft. This is Amy, and I thought it would be kind of fun this holiday season to do a little show and tell of some vintage Christmas toy catalogs. So I've got two toy catalogs here and then a Ward's Christmas book. So this has more than toys in it. But these are so neat and they're a little bit hard to come by. So I thought it might be fun to share them with you guys. And I found all of these on eBay. So if you've been following me for a little while, you know eBay is my absolute favorite place to buy vintage. I don't get out to estate sales very often. That's probably the best source of affordable vintage. But if you don't have access to estate sales, there aren't many around you, or it's just not something that you have time to do, eBay is an awesome source for vintage. So I found all of these on eBay. You'll find all different price ranges. I mean, sometimes you have to be persistent and just keep looking until you find something that's in your price range. So like this one here, this Billy and Ruth catalog, I saw this year really expensive. I think it was like, I don't know, $75 or something. It's really, really thin. It is really awesome. It's from 1952, and it was a copy like this in perfect condition. But I got this one last year for, I want to say, 20 or something around that. So you just have to kind of look and be persistent, like I said, and sometimes you'll find real treasures for pretty good prices. So I wanted to share these with you guys. I'm trying to think which one to start with. I think I'll start with the Ward's Christmas book. So this is a 1960 catalog. So just like, you know, the Sears Wish book, that's really famous, Ward's also put one out. And this one's a little bit more affordable than the Sears Wish books. If you can find a Sears Wish book from the 50s or 60s, they usually run in the couple, close to 200. Sometimes I've seen them more. They really are awesome. The graphics inside, the photography, really, really amazing. And I'll just do a quick flip through this one and then maybe show you some of the pages a little bit better. But like even the black and white pages, they're just so neat. They're not even black and white. They're more like sepia. And just the graphic, like the fonts, and just the neat designs. And then of course you can see the prices are really amazing, and I love looking at the prices on these old catalogs. So this one just has everything, and it kind of covers the whole family. The one thing that is glaringly obvious in all of these catalogs from the 50s and 60s is there are no people of color in them. So that's always something that is so obvious to me in the year 2020 when you're looking at vintage. You rarely see people of color in the 50s and early 60s. Not until late 60s and into the 70s do you see people of color in these catalogs. So this one has clothes, and I mean, just the outfits are amazing. And of course, since this is the Christmas book, there's kind of like fancier things, some furs. So Ward's was always like just like in recent times, a little more affordable, you know, not high end. So I don't think any of these are real fur. Those were faux furs. Just really cool. So let's see, what do I want to show you in here? So in my Christmas junk journal kits, which if you're watching this video, I have already, this is past the time when I sold my kits, and but I'm filming this before I pack the kits because I want to use pages out of this book. So like I said, this catalog was not too expensive, and there were more of these available. So I may pick up a copy sometime that I don't take apart, but I am going to take 40 pages out of this catalog to use in those junk journal kits because I want them to have really special pages in them. So I will be taking pages out of this book for those kits. But before I did that, I wanted to film a quick video because I'll be taking some of these awesome pages out. And look, the little Christmas outfits are so cool. And you can just see like the fashion at that time, Love, love, love the lingerie. So here's some decorations, aluminum Christmas tree. I would love to look at the prices. So let's see, $20 for an 8-foot aluminum Christmas tree. They go for like, you know, $500 now. So let's see. I think the toys are in the back. Here are some gift wrap things, and there's like home decor. And it's so neat when you look through these catalogs, you will see, and hopefully, I don't want to pick up the book and hold it up to the camera. So I'm just going to kind of zoom in a little bit and have it be like that, because I find it disorienting to keep picking up the book to the camera. What was I getting ready to say? Oh, it's so neat now, like when you see things that people collect and things that are really popular now for vintage collectors, to see them in the catalogs, you know, in their like original time. Like these little carolers right here. These are really highly collectible and really expensive. And, you know, they were $1.79 for a set of 4, you know, back in 1960. So that's one of the things I love about these catalogs. So a lot of these toy pages here, like erector sets, you know, just the classic toys from that time. These are all in those sepia colored pages. Here's a few color. Games, watches, planes. Of course, the doll pages are my favorite. So I think we're coming up with that little vintage typewriter. Dress up outfits. Lots and lots of guns. Won't see that today. Today's toy catalogs. If they even have such a thing anymore. Everything's online now, right? I love the colorful pages too. Fisher Price. Little Fisher Price radio, $2.39. The little pool toys, I love them. The little ride-on horses. It's just really a trip down memory lane looking through these catalogs. So I wanted to share that with you guys so you can take a trip down memory lane with me also. Cute little toy cribs. I love using these to hold books. I have a cradle that holds vintage books, so these are kind of a fun way to repurpose these, and they have those decals on them that are like my totally favorite thing. And you know, they were on real cribs and toy cribs, and then you have all these gorgeous dolls. So I'll be using a lot of these pages that have a lot of the pink colors and the pastels on them in the pink kits that I sold this year. So just really beautiful and fun. Look, original Barbie. So that is the Ward's catalog. So there's stuff for the house. Everything is in here. Some really neat collectibles. Again, things that are really collectible now. And here they are in the catalog in their original offerings. All right, so that's the Ward's Christmas book, 1960. And here's 2 toy catalogs. So these are just toys, really awesome. And these will always have, these Billy and Ruth catalogs have the hardware store that they would be available in. So this is kind of like a, what do you call it? It's almost like I think a source for the stores to order toys to carry in their shop. And these are really, really awesome. I mean, the graphics, and they all have like little stories on them, and they're so funny when you read them. These are Rushtons, so you know, if you're a vintage collector, I'm sure you're familiar with Rushton. These are the little like oilcloth dolls. There's some plush dolls. Then the baby dolls that were popular at that time. Like I said, this is 1954. Musical push chime. I have that exact one. I love this little stroller chime. I would love to find one of those. And this one's got some neat color design too, like red and green pages, and then more colorful pages. And some of them don't have prices on them. It'll just say like ask for a certain number, but a lot of them do have prices, like $1.98 for that little iron. There's another one of those little cribs with the labels on it, or the decals, the little cute animal decals, $9.95 for a dolly crib. That seems kind of like a lot. I don't know. 1952. This is 1952. I think I might have said 1954. So So, I mean, this is really old, and I can't believe the condition. Someone must have saved this, like in a plastic sleeve or a box of some sort, and there is no damage to this at all. So, this is one that is just staying in my personal collection. Lots of little construction toys. Some of these trucks are, I think, kind of expensive. $13.95 just for that time. $17.95. But these were all steel trucks. Wolverine stove. These are super collectible. You may have one of those. Let's see. We're almost at the end of this one. Cootie. That was around even way back in 1952. And these awesome doll carriages. Love them. So that's Billy and Ruth, if you can find one of those. And this one is Woolworths. So love Woolworths. This is a really unique catalog because it has a comic in it. So there's a story. And throughout the story, like every few pages, there's advertisements for products that are sold at Woolworths. And I love looking at these because I've seen all of these things on, eBay, or other collectors have them. Sellers that sell on Instagram. I've seen them have some of these. So neat. 49 cents, 25 cents. And the whole story is like this little Christmas story. Here's some records. And I had a couple of these sleeves. I actually have this one here. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I have right here. I got that this year. That's the back side. I love using those for pockets in my journals. Some little golden books. These are all 25 cents. Cute little play sets, like little kitchen play sets, dollhouse, furniture, dolls, more Fisher-Price toys, the little pool toys that are so fun. So I'll just flip through this one so you can kind of see balloons, guns. This one is it says it's like Red Ryder's shotgun. So that reminds me of A Christmas Story, my favorite Christmas movie. And the guns. My dad said his favorite gift was when he was 9 years old and he got one of these double holster guns for Christmas. And it was probably around the same time. So I hope that you enjoyed this little trip down memory lane. I thought it would be fun to share those with you guys. I hope you are having a wonderful holiday season, and I'll see you really soon. I hope to have some more videos this season, doing some crafty stuff and maybe some more show and tells. I have some fun things I wanted to share with you guys. I'll see you real soon.